So this is an unscheduled video and it's really come off of the back of a indie developer reaching out to me and asking me to let everyone know exactly what's happening with their game. Now, 𝗵𝗺𝗃 Games, a lot of you who are in the Mega Drive and Genesis community will know that they make some awesome and port some awesome games over to the Mega Drive. In fact, they're working on a demake of Resident Evil at the moment as well. Well, recently they kickstarted a game called 𝗴𝗺𝗃𝗿𝗄, and 𝗴𝗺𝗃𝗿𝗄 is an endless runner, and this is a port from a game that came out on Steam. Now, the Kickstarter was successful. I think it exceeded its goal, and 𝗵𝗺𝗃 Games started development on it. In fact, they finished development on it. Here is the finished copy of 𝗴𝗺𝗃𝗿𝗄 on the Sega Mega Drive and Sega Genesis, running on real hardware in the background here. Now, unfortunately, and I don't have all the details, something has happened between 𝗵𝗺𝗃 Games and the publisher who is managing the payments to them. I think they're called 𝗴𝗺𝗺𝗃𝗿𝗄. Now, if you backed this project, you'll know that you've got a refund recently for 𝗴𝗺𝗃𝗿𝗄. And what's happened is, for some reason, 𝗴𝗺𝗺𝗃𝗿𝗄 have not been able to pay 𝗵𝗺𝗃 Games the money they're owed for porting this game over to the Mega Drive and Genesis. And 𝗵𝗺𝗃 Games have reached out to me and asked me to kind of just explain a little bit what the situation is and what's going to happen next. Well, to start off with, you're all being refunded, so you've not lost any money. But I imagine if you're like me, you actually want the game. Now, 𝗵𝗺𝗃 Games are in a difficult situation because they've built the game and manufactured the game but haven't been paid for it. And so they're now in a financial situation which is quite dark for them. If you imagine an indie developer, you're probably making next to nothing on making these games. And so if you don't get paid, then all those people you've got in to work on your game don't get paid. And so, you know, the inevitable can happen to a games company. And I don't want this to happen to 𝗵𝗺𝗃 Games. They've got another Kickstarter out, which was fully funded, went well beyond its goals, and I want to see that come out. They're great for supporting the Mega Drive and Genesis community, and of course that Resident Evil demake, I would love them to be able to finish that as well. So I really want to kind of support these guys. Now, they're very upset by the whole situation, understandably, more so that they think their reputation is going to be tarnished by this. They don't want people to think that they're scamming them out of their money or can't be trusted. From what I've heard, it sounds like an unfortunate situation rather than anything that's malicious. And the team want people to know that the game is done, and if you want to support them and get your hands on it, that you can actually still buy it from their store. So whilst your Kickstarter funds have been refunded, if you still want to get the game, you can go over to the 𝗵𝗺𝗃 store and buy a copy of 𝗴𝗺𝗃𝗿𝗄 from their store, which is exactly, I'll be buying another copy as well. They sent me this one, but I'll be buying a copy. I'll be using the refund to buy the copy. I think it's really important to support these indie developers. If they don't get the support, then they won't make the games, right? And that's the kind of thing that I love. I love all these new games that are coming out for the Mega Drive and Genesis. So I'm going to be supporting them. I'll leave a link in the description below this video showing you where you can go to carry on supporting 𝗵𝗺𝗃 Games and pick up a copy of 𝗴𝗺𝗃𝗿𝗄. But more than that, the team wanted to stress, you know, even if you don't use your money to pick up a copy of this game, they just want people to know that they went into this with the best intentions. This doesn't affect their other projects in terms of, you know, you can trust them for the type of games that they're going to be making for the Mega Drive and Genesis, and that they will deliver on their side of things. But on this occasion, something outside of their control has happened, and apart from leaving them in a pretty bad situation, it's you know, they are genuinely worried that it's affected their reputation. So I'm doing this video, like I said, just to let you guys know exactly what's happened with it. I'm sure some of you have just received the email and gone, why have I been refunded? And this is the reason why you've been refunded. And this is how you can continue supporting indie devs and how you can continue supporting 𝗴𝗺𝗴𝗺 games, is by going over there and checking out the game if you want to pick it up. If you don't worry, but you know, don't see this as a poor reflection on them. They're going to continue making great games, porting great games over to the Sega Mega Drive and Genesis as long as they can. If they can get the support, that will help them do more and last longer in the Mega Drive and Genesis scene. Anyway, so that's it for this video. Again, just more of a public service announcement for all us Mega Drive and Sega Genesis collectors.